G'day folks, double challenge week this week. First of all, we had Sig Fig Your Asgard, so I took this set, made it my own. Then I took the same set and shrunk it for the first habitat of my 3-stack hero villain habitats. Then a whole lot of work on my first ever exhibit at a brick show. Will be in January, Ninja Turtles. You may or may not have guessed. Hi, my name is Tom, and I have a Ninja Turtle problem. So that's what we're gonna look at today. First of all, like I said, Sig Fig Your Asgard. So it started with this set, 76200, Bro Thor's New Asgard. We had to take this template, which is pretty much a big habitat, and make it our own. So here's my Sig Fig. Here's my Asgard. Lego for me is pretty much just, it's all nostalgia. That's what gets me firing with Lego. So as a kid, it was Marvel comic books, which you can see on the wall there, video games, and Ninja Turtles. Always wanted to be a Ninja Turtle when I grew up. So in this Asgard, I have a nod to each of the 3 movies. On the left here, we've got, where's my finger? Shredder's helmet from when he got dumped in the trash compactor in the first movie. Then the second movie, The Secret of the Ooze. Fun fact, there was no Secret of the Ooze in the second movie because the, I don't know what you call it, production company, the bigwigs, decided that Aliens from Another Dimension was too complicated for us as a fragile audience. So there is no secret in the movie. They didn't bother to change the title. Then we've got a nod to the 3rd movie where they go back in time. Got a samurai helmet. I've got a time scepter over here too. Needs a bit of work though. Definitely needs more gold. I'll have to work on that one. At the back we've got each of their weapons mounted on the wall because they're not fighting anything at the moment. Just having a good time. Got an ooze drip as well. Can't really see that at all, can you? It's in there, I promise. Trust me. Got some arcade builds. They're just really modified versions of that have come out of sets. I think there's maybe, I don't know, I think that's Ninjago Docks, Ninjago Gardens, and a Monkey Kids set, but I've modified them to make them look a little bit crisper because each of those are hidden inside a set, I think. Then we've got this foosball table, which I think is a great little build. Pizza, of course, we don't want Mikey being sad. Got Splinter. Pre-used Splinter, just a nod to him because there's not a lot of space in here. It's already pretty packed. That was it. That is my Asgard. So that was the first competition, the first challenge this week. And then the second one was hero villain habitats. There's a mouthful. I always pluralize it for some reason. Is that a word? I think it's a word. So my first one, my theme, off-duty hero habitats. So each of these heroes, off-duty. Starting with Batman. This is just the greatest scene in one of the greatest movies. The Lego Batman movie, Lobster Thermidor. 2 minutes in the microwave. He's got his butter and his shrubbery, his lettuce, and his bat ducky. And he's floating watching some wholesome family drama. I didn't have a Jerry Maguire tile. These are awesome, these tiles. They're from Eclipse Graphics. Maybe I'll put the link in the comment, in the description. Then I've got the bat suit there because he's not wearing it. He's off duty. Got 2 cows, I just realized. I'm sure he's got plenty of cows. And then just a little, I don't know, lab in the cave. Just trying to stop it from being a whole lump of grey, which I did. And the second one is, like I said, the shrunken version of this set. So there's quite a bit in this set, and I managed to get most of it in there still. It's just very squished. And Thor's even hanging off the edge there with his glorious gut, the dude. So they're playing against Noob Master, Fortnite, I think. So we've got Korg and Meek. in a miniature version of the couch with each of the little builds that I thought were worthwhile. I've hung the hammer because he's off duty. Welcome to New Asgard, please drive slowly. Beautiful. Bit of a window, you can kind of see the bat suit. I just wanted to give it a bit of light in there. I don't think it's done a lot, but it'll do. This top one though is my favorite. I'm enjoying this one. So I've got Spider Slumber Party. And I think my favorite part of this is that each of these characters, each of the minifigures parts are from a different minifigure. So they're made up of 9 minifigures. We've got the Mighty Micro heads from these 2 Spideys, from Ben Reilly and Peter Parker. And they're both looking a little bit, well, less than impressed that Miles has abandoned their game for a teddy bear tea party during this slumber party. So he's got the torso from the Mech Miles Morales that came out recently, and then the head from a Spider-Man set that came with a Carnage a long time ago, because it looked a little more innocent than the one that came with this torso, and some pajamas from the, I don't know what they're called, the Sleepyhead CMF, which comes with the teddy bear. Then a beautiful little tea set. What do you think of my tea set build? Not bad. It's the same one I used for Splinter in the lair, the old lair. Then we've got Peter Parker with his suspicious web mask face, and half of Garmadon's pajamas, the volcano, just to mix it up a bit. I tried red hands on him because Spider-Man normally has red hands, but black worked way better. And in the latest Spider-Man fig that came out with Doctor Strange, he's got black hands, so we're going with it. And then we've got Ben Reilly, which was the first Spider-Man, like the first Spider-Man comic I got, he was Spider-Man. He's actually a clone of Peter Parker in the comic books, and he's called the Scarlet Spider. But when I first picked up a Spider-Man comic, Peter Parker thought he was the clone, and Ben Reilly was the real deal. So, I don't know, he just always seems like the real Spider-Man to me. So we've got a Mighty Micro torso, a different Mighty Micro head, and then the Sleepyhead pajamas again. A little bit of a sketch designing the Spidey suit on Peter Parker's bunk. Nothing on Ben's bunk, and nothing on Miles' bunk, just because you couldn't see it. I did put some jumpers in there, but you can't see it anyway. And then a little TV build. Nothing special, but it looks like a TV. And it's got some Captain America and Red Skull on there, keeping the Marvel theme. And because it's on the top, I didn't need to worry about height, so I just webbed it all up. I've got this door built in here, which I thought was a bit of fun. It's all tiled up, looks like a door. On the back, it's just held on by a snot. It works. There's a little jumper brick right in the back there that you can never see. It's behind the teddy bear. I actually can't even get the angle. You can't see it at all. There's a headlight brick in there, sorry. Black headlight brick, snot, which is actually on an angle because they don't quite line up, but it works. If it works, it works. So there's my 3 habitat stack. Hero villain habitats. Pretty proud of them. Beautiful. Then, the thing that's taken the most time is the start of the turtle lair, which will be this big. But we're just going from the front because I find that if I keep building from the front, it keeps on going up, nothing gets blocked, because that was the problem with the last lair. It got blocked by the front because I started at the back. And if a kid's walking past, they wouldn't have been able to see anything. So this way, I'll just keep stepping it up and composing it in a way that a kid can walk past and see everything in the build. Where did I start? I started with all the ooze dripping through. And then the source of the ooze is this sewer pipe here with ooze pouring out. And this will be because the Krang, who are going to be invading from this side, have been pouring ooze in a pond up here. I have a bit of a koi pond going on. And the ooze will be pouring out here. Then this is the entrance to the subway, which I think I'll board up. Maybe the Krang could be breaking through it. And you can see, if you're not on camera, there is a little staircase in there, which looks great lit up. So I think I'm gonna run some fairy lights through it. I've never tried lighting up a build. Then we've got a bunch of, an assortment really, of stickers and printed tiles for movie ads for the subway entrance. And the subway will be up these stairs right here. That'll be the next thing I'll do. I'll probably build the turnstiles next. And I've got this busted up rail so that you can still see through. There'll be a kitchen here for Mikey and pizza oven and a bit of a skate park here, and it'll just keep going back. And on this side, there's gonna be the junkyard. So we're gonna have the Foot Clan junkyard at the top, and they're gonna be digging through. So I've got a bit of a hole there, started. And they're gonna have the Mouses and Baxter Stockman busting through. There's my first Mouser. I've got to get something. I got a hot tip from a expert exhibitor, saying that you gotta stud everything down because someone will bump the table for sure and it'll fall over. And this build cannot be studded down. Oh, maybe it can be clipped at the back. So I've got to think of something new so it can be studded. Then I can pose them more dynamically. Speaking of dynamic, loving the wall chunks, the rock chunks busting out of this hole with the Foot Clan not far behind. And this is a little tease for my my next challenge submission, Queen lyric. See if you can guess the Queen lyric. To be honest, I haven't settled on which Queen lyric I'm going to choose. We will rock you. I want to break free. Sorry for my singing. On this side, I did not want to have just symmetrical, identical. Didn't want to have them both pouring. They're the same height, I promise. I keep looking at them and thinking they're not, but I measured it. They are the same height. But it's been boarded up because it didn't make a lot of sense. I mean, if there was an open pipe there, why are they busting through here? They could just crawl through the pipe. So that's all boarded up. It has been for a while, so it's a bit moldy. And I've used hidden side slopes that have stickers on them. I regretted putting the stickers on at the time because you can always use dark grey slopes, dark bluish grey slopes, but this has worked a treat, just with a bit of tiling and masonry to tie it in. And I use the angled slopes. Someone correct me if you know the right terms for anything, but it just looks like the water's just crept in to the opening there. I think it looks great. And here I've got my first of the Case of the Killer Pizzas, I think the episode was called, back in the 80s. I know they were yellow dinosaurs, but I got no yellow dinosaurs. So it's gonna be blue dinosaurs. So they're gonna be doing that. And yeah, well, the rest of the lair, TCRI building, koi, like Zen garden, corporate Zen garden with the koi pond and the ooze coming out, Channel 6 building, little Chinatown, junkyard. You can see I have a lot of work to do. That's it for now, folks. We had Sig Figure Asgard, Hero Villain Habitats, Off-Duty Heroes, and my first brick show exhibit. Wish me luck. I'll keep you updated though. It's been a pleasure. Take care. See you later.